Warm welcome from Oben. I'm Thomas Kamlat with the news. Former Ethiopian Prime Minister Haile Mariam has been given a farewell at the National Palace. High-level government officials, diplomats and elite persons have attended the farewell ceremony. Akhil Gurwa had the story.
Former Ethiopian Prime Minister Haile Mariam has been given a farewell at the National Palace. Higher-level government officials, diplomats, elites and representatives of social organizations have attended the event. On the occasion, Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed has to say the following about former Prime Minister.
Haile Mariam has served his country for the last 5 years with courage and sense of servant leadership who believed in tolerance and respect.
The Premier said Haile Mariam has uplifted Ethiopian diplomatic relationship during his leadership period.
Haile Mariam has expressed the glory of Ethiopia as a global arena representing his country and continent.
Former Prime Minister Haile Mariam has also thanked the nation for their contribution. Haile Mariam called upon the nation to provide constructive ideas for the newly elected Prime Minister.
Support and advice should come before critique. That's what I would like to recommend you.
Haile Mariam appreciated Dr. Abiy Ahmed, saying the most dynamic and enthusiastic person. On the farewell ceremony, honorary medal has been offered for the former Prime Minister by the newly elected Prime Minister.
The first international conference to realize the construction of Adwa Pan-African University has been concluded. And our colleague takes up Jala Broadcast report.
An international conference for the construction of Adwa Pan-African University, which has been held in Adwa town of the Tigray region state, has been concluded. Issues concerning construction of the university, its administration and financial sources for its budget, among others, have been discussed. The university said will be constructed at an outlay of 10 billion birr. African countries, business organizations and private organizations' support have been mentioned as sources of the budget for the would-be constructed university. Director General of Middle East Affairs with the Ethiopian Foreign Affairs Ministry, Ambassador Mohammed Durir, had to say the following.
A journey of ambition and dream to establish an African university. Of course, there are many universities in Africa, but a university among the universities which has its own unique quality.
They said the university would produce capable future African leaders. The design of the Adwa Pan-African University would include symbols that represent African countries and African heroes who have fallen for the freedom of Africa. Chairperson of the Committee for the Construction of Adwa Pan-African University, Bito Balai, said construction of the university will be started this year.
We need to have the budget, we need to have the details, the curriculum, everything has to be prepared. That's why we are just waiting. This year and next year, we will try to prepare some of the faculties.
Member of the committee, Dr. Mulgeta Debebe, said the university will be organized differently, adding the future African leaders with a winning mentality and vision will be produced from this university. Assistant Professor Eshet Tamasgan is an architect who designed the Adwa Pan-African University. The design of the university reflects the ancient African civilization. Every African country gets its culture on the design of this university. That way, they will recognize that this university belongs to them. Both African arts and architectures are reflected in the design. Participants of the conference vowed to work for the success of this university.
This university is going to be a great center to train scholars, promote history from different perspective.
African countries need to support initiative. This not Adwa University. This not
End of conference.
Now news from abroad. Iranian President Hassan Rouhani has questioned the legitimacy of efforts by the U.S. to deal with his country. The U.S. announced that they were working on a new deal that would expand and extend the terms of the treaty. But Mr. Rouhani said they had no right to renegotiate as not on global treaties. Mr. Trump has said the U.S. will reimpose sanction on the Iranian suspended under the deal on 12 May unless Congress and the European power as the best way to prevent Iran from developing a nuclear weapon, and want Mr. Trump to continue waiving the sanction while they try to address his concern, the BBC reported. Many thanks for joining us. That's all for now. Have a good day.